Welcome to Cooking on the Kenai. Today, I'd like to show you how to make pumpkin bread. On my counter, I have 2/3 of a cup of shortening in my bowl. I prefer to use butter shortening. I have 2 2/3 cups sugar. I have 4 eggs. I have 2 cups or 1 16-ounce can of pureed pumpkin, 2/3 of a cup of water. I have 3 1/3 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of baking soda, 1 1/2 teaspoons of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. I have 1 1/2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of cloves, 1/2 teaspoon of ginger, and 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. I have 2/3 of a cup of coarsely chopped walnuts and 2/3 of a cup of raisins. You could substitute chocolate chips for raisins if you prefer. I have preheated my oven to 350 degrees. I have buttered the bottoms of 2 loaf pans measuring 9 by 5 by 3 inches. To my shortening, I am going to add my sugar and cream that in. Once you have that blended, you add in your 4 eggs, your water, and your pumpkin puree. I'm going to blend this until it's all smooth. You may have noticed that the batter isn't as smooth as I would have preferred. That's okay. When you add the dry ingredients, it will all come together. I'm going to add my dry ingredients to my flour and stir them in before I add it to my liquid ingredients. Once they have been combined, I am going to add them to my liquid ingredients and blend it. Make sure you scrape down the sides of your bowl once or twice to make sure you've got all the fluids off the bottom and the dry ingredients off the sides. Now that we have our batter mixed, I'm going to stir in the walnuts and the raisins. Once you have your raisins and nuts in your batter, drop a nut. You need to evenly distribute your batter into your 2 loaf pans. This makes 2 large loaves of bread. I'm going to place my pans in the oven and bake them for an hour and 10 minutes, or until a toothpick stuck in the center comes out clean. My breads have been cooling for about 10 minutes. You need to loosen them from the pan by running a butter knife around the edges. Remove them from the pan, flip them right side up, and cool completely before slicing. If you have problems getting them out of the pan, take a flat spatula and gently slide it down the side and lift your bread a little bit out of the bottom, just like that, to help remove it from your pan. Pumpkin bread is moist and spicy, a great treat anytime. Thanks for watching Cooking on the Kenai.